FlexiCapture 12 administration through FCAdminTools. FlexiCapture focuses on enterprise readiness in a variety of ways. FlexiCapture has to satisfy several what we could call non-functional requirements, such as performance, scalability, security, high availability, and multi-tenancy. FlexiCapture can be intuitively managed through administration tools. We can insert FlexiCapture into existing processes through integration tools built into FlexiCapture. After FlexiCapture has been integrated, we need to evaluate what is going on through monitoring and reporting tools such as those provided in the administration and monitoring console. And when problems arise, they must be manageable, and this is facilitated through centralized processes. FlexiCapture projects progress through evolving stepped development stages where people with different roles need access. Also, document definitions, layouts, training batches, and entire projects are iteratively updated and uploaded to application servers. These components are commonly distributed to different pre-production and production environments, either en masse or, in some cases, granularly. Let's discuss 4 stages in a project's lifecycle. Development is where people create and refine projects, apply iterative changes, and may send projects from local development environments to server-based development environments. The deployment stage frequently requires that projects need to be migrated to different environments, such as staging and production. In production, projects may need to be sent to several environments. And as for maintenance, upgrades from previous versions of FlexiCapture will need to be executed. So in the development stage, people work with projects, apply changes, send those projects to different environments, and this process repeats itself. Here you need to track changes in document definitions and projects, reuse project elements to speed up development, deploy projects into a dev FlexiCapture distributed environment and test it, and clean up old unused versions of projects. When a satisfactory version of the project is ready, we transfer it to the deployment stage. In the deployment stage, we need to transfer projects to UAT environments, that is, user acceptance testing environments, and then production environments. We also need to configure various environmental settings known as environmental variables, such as connections to databases. And in production, there can be several environments in simultaneous use. As projects are used in each of those environments, they collect machine learning data. Collecting this data results in the creation of training batches, which can be synchronized between environments. Over time, documents and images will accumulate in training batches. They can sometimes contain user data which may only be stored for a limited period of time for legal reasons. These files may need to be deleted after that time period expires. Further, such documents and images also take up storage space. This deletion process can be automated, targeting all the training batches, leaving only the training results. With maintenance, we may need to upgrade from previous versions of FlexiCapture. This process includes upgrading the projects inside environments to the current FlexiCapture version. How do we address all these activities that involve multiple environments? A command line interface tool has been created to help facilitate and automate administrative tasks. Let's suppose you have 2 environments. Your project has environmental variables that you use in several environments. For example, an export path or database you need to connect to for some data validation checks. Depending on what environment your project is in, the correct environmental variable should be specified for each environment. You can easily accomplish this with FCAdminTools. Also, you can transfer projects from one environment to another, or save a local copy. Or you may need to duplicate projects inside your environment. For example, where different tenant clients process invoices using 2 copies of an invoice project. Using the FCAdminTools command line utility, you can upload a project while checking the project GUID or not. Since you can't upload a project with the same GUID twice to a server without checking the GUID, a new GUID is generated. Therefore, a local project can be uploaded to the server once or repeatedly. Suppose we continue developing a local project and need to update that same project residing on the server, and the environmental variables in the server project need to stay unchanged. If you update the server project using a special flag, the environmental variables will change according to settings in the local copy. And the alternate of using that flag is that those same environmental variables will stay unchanged. And a few words about compacting projects. When you publish a new version of an existing, already published document definition, its older versions are not deleted automatically, as they may be in use for some documents in the current project. However, over time, as documents are deleted or their document definitions are upgraded repeatedly, unused document definitions may accumulate. Using FCAdminTools, you can check if previous versions of document definitions are still in use and delete them. Also, understand that training batches can be shared or synchronized across projects and environments. And there's a default automatic training quality check that prevents copying a training batch if the quality of the new model is worse than that of the existing model that you're trying to upgrade. And note that that check can be disabled. FCAdminTools can granularly migrate import profiles, document definitions, batch types, and custom data types. It's a very robust tool. And being a command line interface utility, one can easily write batch files to automate these kinds of processes. It is well documented in the ABBYY help file. So to wrap up, let's take a look at this help file. We can go to help.abby.com and click on FlexiCapture 12 and Distributed Administrators Help. And we can search for FCAdminTools. And we can see the FCAdminTools commands. Above that, there's an introductory paragraph about this command line interface for project administration. And that gives you a little bit of an overview of what the tool does and where it's found. And then back to the commands. You can see details about all these different capabilities that are provided with FCAdminTools. There's quite a few. And you can get details on the flags and what they do, and some examples of usage.